Do they seriously go ROM into fucking Atlas? Are you serious? Bruh. I will rewind you so badly if you get ulted by Ray. Inara does have that little thing Satyan may have. Makoa says he's gonna go. I'm going big wall simply because, like, I know how to use Deja Vu. It hits multiple people. It can be fucking awesome. You can fuck your team by going that. Because I rewinds this tank. I rewinds the healer as well. Well, shit. That could be, like, very, very bad. If the healer just jumps down, fully suicides to try and heal, so Ray, like, connects to him, and then ults him, and then I rewinds them both. Could be fucked. So I like the extra accuracy and range afforded to me by Big Wall. The other thing of you have 2 rewinds. No, you don't use your second chance like that. And even if you did, no.
Once you get used to it, it's not so bad. You should give it a shot. You'll like it. It's a way of life.
20-second cooldown is not more say. Okay. Oh, so Saris is gonna like shadow traveling the fuck time. You know what? I respect the fuck out of that, Saris. I respect that. Treacherous ground. Are you serious? But yeah, I do see, like, I have heard somewhere like Atlas can get fucking pointed. Yeah, he can. Because 4 seconds. Set a timer, boom.
Continue along this path. Killing spree.
Oh, that's like a... I should not have gotten close to Inara. Shield on the point. Shield at half the point at the very least. That way you can still be safe and contesting the point. But this isn't why Makoa isn't greatest, because when you put that shield down, your long ass cooldown will fuck you. You know what? Fair enough. Drugos? No. Yeah, no, we need an actual... I said I was going off tank, I was going off tank. You do not shield... At least have some part of your shield on point, call.
Huh?
But I understand you wanting to shield before that, but having your shield on point is much better. These allows for, say, someone else to go. Oh shit. What? I didn't take any damage? Really?
Seconds from
Oh.
seconds remaining. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
Oh shit. She also has a stun. She's probably gonna try and do that. If I can get out of that stun even a single bit sooner, along with it counters Maeve ult, Rom ult, and Inara ult. I can also counter Ray ult, and if I'm able to be accurate Maeve, I can get 800 of her health gone, which is basically the same as getting hit by Drogo's missile. So Maeve is going to have to deal with that as well. There's not really anything I counter with Sachi, mainly just countering the healing. But Cauterize is going to do that for me.
2, 1.
Then you need to figure out like who is actually at a very good place where they just got burst healed up.
You are not welcome here.
Dino.
Bro, why are you?
Yeah, at least that was not the time to ult there, but all good.
Killing spree. Overtime. The payload.
There we go. Max Chronos.
Or will always return.
At the earliest I was able to get the Sati out of the way, but
Pushing along.
Killing spree.
Grom's going right side, trying to get behind. Honestly, it was worth it. I just shouldn't have fired too quickly with my ult, but I just wanted to trap Ray. Ray means that their team doesn't get healing. I've seen
Capture point
bounces go really
spawning in
far,
15
especially with the chain heal. Bounces getting extra farther. You that. That. Okay, I do think it is a bit useful, but like they could probably buff its relaxing to like half damage. But then like you kill Ray, she comes out with 2 free heals and a 3rd free one. I forgot to get myself extra juke because I wanted to just, yeah, whatever.
Maybe. I'm set.
Is there Ray a bot? Or was that just a really weird position for Ray?
Huh?
Ray was just shooting at the point, not even healing an aura.
Oh.
Ray's behind you, Drogos. On the ground. Got her. Oh shit, I almost set back to Nara. Thanks.
Overtime.
I'm low.
Well, Drogos was just ulting Nara. That would have been really stupid of me.
Best pulse.
GG's, guys.
GG.
Good job, guys. I love you.
Ranked is so fucking fun. Jeez. In Atlas with ranked, like you can pick and counter pick. Here's the thing. When you're just starting off, you go casual. When you actually know what the fuck you're doing and you know about counterplay. Like, they have Inara. I go Atlas. Inara counterplays me by going this. Makoa, it just slows him down, doesn't allow him his dash. Drogos, it has a ton of effects. So Drogos and me don't want to be near him. Leon Eminence is not going to go near him anyway, and Sarah should not be anywhere near point. So in reality, that isn't doing much unless Inara is going aggro with Nimble 3. It did catch me and get me killed a few times, but that was my own stupidity getting close to an Inara. If Makoa is on point, I don't do that. When Makoa left the point to go help out against against Maeve, I didn't know how good I was going to be against Maeve, so I sat on point instead. So, yeah, no, ranked is just shit tons of fun because counterplay is so prevalent here. They went ROM into Atlas, which is weird, and then they went Subservience, which, yes, that does work wonderfully. It's against an Atlas. I can rewind your healing. Oh shit, all of his lifesteal is on that. Honestly, I have a bowler. I have the Enforcer bowler thing. I have a loadout for that, and I have a loadout against CC, and I called it CC Earth Splitter versus CC Earth Splitter. Which, as it turns out, I'm not really using Earth Splitter much, because this helps out my entire team instead of just me, and I get ult charge for healing my team. So it still works. Oh, wow, their healing together equals that. But, like, solo healer Ray, I can kind of see it working. It does work. There's no ult charge card, which is, well, there is.
Turn to ban.
It's just that ult charge card is no longer nearly as good. I mean, I remember when she came out. Well, I wasn't there when she came out because I came in at December 2021, and when I first joined Paladins.
Enemies turn to ban. Our turn to stop them.
Yeah, there's no reason they need to know this. I'll fill. You need to be adaptable, and like people say, I want to be first roll so I can just ban my fucking counters and then go out. Yeah, no, that's not the greatest. The third ban is the most important because you see what they don't have and you ban what they that. Granted, banning a flanker damage when they're kind of interchangeable, and I've seen people play with 2 damages, which is what we had there. We didn't have a flank. And like damages and flanks are kind of interchangeable, but you're changing mobility and cooldowns and whatnot for other stuff. Fuck. Ruckus? Please. Yeah, bans Nando. Banning Barrack's fine. Inara and Nando both have counterplay. Nando is horrifically fucked over massively as long as you have a good damages. Good damages that pick up Wrecker. Wait, you have a shield? I haven't seen it these last few rounds. I haven't seen this last round. You blew it up so quickly I couldn't do anything. They have pip damage.
Enemy's turn to ban.
If I go first, I'm picking Barrack. But I don't really want to go Inara into Barrack. I have done that before and it has worked out. I don't like doing that, but I will.
Your turn to pick.
Barrack.
You look different now.
Alright, they banned Furia. I'm most comfortable with Furia IO. I don't think I should be... Makoa Khan. It depends on the IO's loadout. Like... Yeah. Ruckus goes with Betty and Vora to fuck over their backline. Like, well, diving IO can be beneficial. If the IO is good enough, they can delay it. But what you need to realize is that Lilith kind of has the same thing, but you can fuck over her escape ability by damaging her. Like, what the fuck? Thing is, imagine if she was like a blood donor or whatnot, where she just traded her health for your health. That could be absolute bullshit, because you trade your health for a tank, so that, but you can also get your team killed if you did that. So it might not have been a good idea. But still, her ability is relying on her having health and taking away and damaging her. Basically mean that if they're not good, like, there's also less person that a second healer can help out. Like, Ray with Lilith would be terrible, because I think, well, maybe not, because if she counts as full health, she'll never get healed. So bounties don't have to go between multiple people. That could actually be really good or really terrible.
That means I'll solve problems.
Fortified because of fucking course. I'm not gonna go either other talent. I mean, Khan can just go in and do that. She can grab me out of it. Depends. Pip can technically be considered a blaster. What are we going? Storm of bullets? Yep. Reduce damage after shouting and that. Okay. And we're going pluck here. Fortify. Self heal?
Let's make
No,
our
I have
time count.
Luna. What is your loadout? Okay. No, fuck it, self-healing now. Holy shit. Yeah, sure, I'll rush Wrecker.
I got it. Don't worry.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, Wrecker's good.
Our clock is ticking. Make sure theirs stops.
Let's stay on the edge of this. What the fuck just happened? But honestly, granted, Io, why don't you have Moonlight Generation? Like, even the card of PvP is good. Sanctum Face is also really good. Bora, wait for Rocket before trying that. Help.
Our healer's dying too fast.
She also, like, even with the self heal card at 5, she has like no moonlight generation, so it's just Luna kills. Like, yeah, no, we're fucked. Like, I had to go self heal Barrack specifically because, like, no, you placed Luna straight on point. That can work if you can heal Luna and you know how to pull her back, but like, they don't have. And to exchange Luna's health for that, because Luna already has a good bit of health. That is a terrible place, ult. That would be specifically because of captive. Like, we have to play like off tanks and like we don't expect heals because we don't.
30 seconds remaining.
Vora has Vora left or Vora craft. I'm not ulting here. Ulting here will be stupid. Io, your loadout. Fix it, please. Like, holy shit, there are so many different ways you could have built your loadout. You have no moonlight regeneration. Why?
You said this like 4 times. I think he understands.
There are so many guides. I have a lot of IO loadouts that I keep trying to figure out. I like Luna's deploy range, so I sometimes run with that, but Pharaoh strength really isn't needed.
Capture point spawning
Some people
in
recommend
15
running the health
seconds.
card at 5 and something like that. Can't. But like, GG, like, here's the thing, you need a good loadout.
3, 2, 1.
Wait, you mean where you're using Luna very selfishly? Not gonna shoot him. My aim is trash! Yeah, yeah, and you also get moonlight generation, but they don't have moonlight generation, which is a very good, very bad thing. Like, honestly, I will take protectors over no regeneration. I will honestly say no regeneration is worse than not having protectors. I will take protectors. I don't like encouraging people to go that, but if that gets you your fucking moonlight generation, then you go fucking moonlight generation.
It's one top.
They're going lagging. Oh, that's shit. Just run. Just holding W. That's all I can do.
Enemy killing.
Erecting a barricade.
So low. Oh my god. Oh, wait. War's still left? Yeah, War's still left.
Enemy rampage. 30 seconds remaining. Thanks, Doc.
What? Oh,
Hey, behind us.
15 seconds remaining.
yeah, that isn't gonna matter. Io has a shit loadout.
10,
Oh, you know what? This is a fine loadout. I'm okay with this. Yeah, yeah, it's a fine loadout.
4, 3, 2,
The fact that they're going record does make that more useless.
overtime.
I don't even think it's the heals. I think it's the damage.
Okay, here's the thing. Betty's doing fine. Con has gone full bulldozer, and Barrel Strength card is now half its value. Like, he deals double damage, meaning that is basically half immediately. It doesn't do much. It now equates to 675. Okay, let's say that's
Capture
700.
point
That's
spawning in
350.
15 seconds.
350 health. That isn't much, especially for a level 3 card. And I increased its health by like 30, so it's like 15 extra. So it's 365.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Take 15 away from 350. I'm an idiot. 335. It is 335 extra health. Not a good card. It's something that
Hey, we got two behind us.
yeah, it's not gonna matter too much because yeah, no, I still doubt the fuck out of Io's heals. Like, I don't think we're gonna win because, like, I don't think it's the heals. No, it is definitely the heals. With good heals, it doesn't, like, good heals means you can probably try early game or even late game. They also have 2 off tanks, so if you have some good damage, you can technically also make a case for that. There we go. I don't want to win this point. Just stop. And you leave me the fucker. It's definitely the healing. Like, there's a lot you can do with extra healing. You don't need to boast a Luna's strength. You don't need capacity. Capacity's nice and all, but I'd rather have regen than capacity. because your shit is filling your capacity, meaning that it's basically useless once you use it up. We also have Vora leaving because he's probably not getting heals, and Ruckus could be playing with Vora more honestly. It's a level 7 Ruckus, so I'm not going to fault that, but...
Enemy is unstoppable.
There's so many different ways you can make your loadouts. Ruckus is doing fine, but like I chose Barrack with Ruckus. I probably should have chosen Inara. Inara would have also been a fine choice.
Enemy is unstoppable.
Alright, what the fuck are you doing? You have a lot of healing, so keep yourself out.
Can't use it.
30 seconds to play.
Oh, I'm sorry, am I supposed to be protecting you, Io? You have no fucking regen. I don't give a shit. That is a stupid fucking move! It isn't like it's like 1-2 and it isn't like they just capped twice. Nah. Yeah, it is GG. They don't win off this dumbass.
5,
Well, it is GG now that you've used your ult,
2,
because we're not more likely to not cap the point. Like, you used your ult, it was fucking worthless.
I'm like fighting their whole team by myself every time.
Yeah, usually you're supposed to go with Vora and Betty and then dive their team, like getting rid of Lilith or Pip could be really amazing. But yeah, no, Vora's a bot. Betty's not a backline though. But if you're fighting by yourself, I've seen
Capture
some
point
teams do that,
spawning
but we
in
could also
15
use some, you know, regen on the healing. I will throw shade constantly.
Building a sentry.
I shouldn't have to go the fucking self-heal loadout.
5,
I wasn't going to do that, but then I realized, oh shit, you have this
2,
fuck up of a loadout.
1.
Ultimate is ready.
Like, I'm so glad that you picked this early on, so I could see how shit it was, and then try and play my loadout off that. My loadout's not very good. My itemization's kind of fucked.
Not yet, partner.
What the fuck? I'm dead. Let me just go die on point.
Enemy rampage.
There's not much I can do. And I will constantly throw shade at that fucking IO loadout. Like, I thought we had a pretty good team. Vora left and IO has a shitty loadout. We're not winning this. IO's good. Luna heals good. Luna has been put on point? What? Well, it's like, if you gave... like, this is not a map where Luna is great on point. You can make an exception for, like, Jaguar Falls. You can put him behind the tree. There's a lot of different ways you can put Luna. We could also hold the church's bottom area and have the IO thing there, so they have to be on point and turn to give fully that. But that doesn't really do too much. My damage, still really good. Io could have gone Wrecker as well. Io went Chronos. So Io also went Chronos. A little bit of Haven, a little bit of Veteran, a little bit of Master Riding. No. Granted, I just changed my Io loadouts because I found out that, like, you know what? This kind of works out, but I want this at like 3 or something like that because I constantly fucking mess up. I can deal with this because I'm instead going another filler card and then buffing my Moonlight Regeneration. Actually, just in case I don't hit people with that, I'll increase that. Yeah, I think I'll do that just to have. It is named 2 supports, but I changed the loadout. I just don't rename them. This is still the health build, which can still help out a ton. But you notice I usually have this and this. I even have this at 2, so I can actually have that at 2. Especially with how much Moonlight I'll be getting. And then I also have... This is not actually the main loadout. This is Swift. Which, yeah, it does work out. But this is for people who can genuinely benefit from having super speed. So, like, say, Terminus and whatnot. But, like, there are many loadouts I didn't report Vora, did I? And even then, we lost this game on IO. I had good healing in that. Didn't have much healing, but had like a ton more damage. I went utility to support and nimble. Nimble and say something like Wrecker to counter shields or going bulldozer to counter Anara is awesome. And I shot a lot of shields during that game. This, IO has fucking like, Kronos. If they went Wrecker, then we have most of our team with Wrecker. Even Vora tried to go that before she eventually just didn't. Granted, she probably should have went Chendril, but because this fucks the damage, because Lilith I think is still fucked over where your blood health does not count towards max health, which is great for Ray, but terrible for all other characters like Guillotine and whatnot. Because it means you can't even get the 2,000 damage off, even though the 2,000 damage wouldn't do too much anyway. I know I'm in silver player. Like, Ruckus and that did fine. Actually, what are the default loadouts? I'm actually curious. I'm not... This is kind of the same thing, but I'm prioritizing other things. What is this? I would honestly take this loadout. I would take default Goddess Blessing loadout. Why? It's a bit of extra health. You could probably get rid of that and switch it out for something else. You have Swift Arrows. That's absolutely fine. You have this, which can work. It's just that it doesn't give you a second charge. So usually you jump at that health. It's either too high or too low. So it's not the greatest card. This... You're attacking. You're encouraged to attack. I can work with that. This is the default lifelink. You have protectors. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like either of these. This is about the same thing as a Cassie shot. So Luna survives one more Cassie shot. About. The deploy range is fine. Swift arrows is fine. Protectors is... Okay, this is... a good enough card, especially as a filler. This is a good card, especially as a filler. I could honestly take a point out of that, because otherwise it recharges too fast. And then I could just go Sanctum of Faith instead of this, because then it's less reliant on Luna. And then you can also just switch out this card. Boom. You could even keep the fucking health thing. Or you could even keep Protectors. I'm kidding, don't keep Protectors. There are many other better cards to do the exact same thing. And boom, we have a similar loadout. You can do this. Granted, you have no healing, so you can at least raise this up to level 2. Or put this up to level 3. There are so many different ways to make a loadout. I'm harping on this IO's loadout because they have no regen. I'm an asshole for doing this. Yes, I know. I'm in silver. I'm in silver 2. Apparently what the Barrack had was a season 2 diamond or whatnot. Well, basically what he said. We're just like, yep, matchmaking. Granted, that's season 2. For some reason, they didn't keep the trend of having seasons 1 and 2 in the names. Beloved superhero El Cappuccino Colorado has made their way into Fall Guys.
Enemy's turn to ban.
I still have Epic Games Online. Sign out. Exit. I thought I deleted that from my computer. I guess I didn't. Install. This happened as related info will be uninstalled. Please wait. Configure is Epic Game Launcher. Yes. Get rid of it.
Our turn to stop them. Enemy's turn to
Okay,
ban.
Sati and Willow bans. Sati is good at that. I have seen Willow run on this map, but Willow doesn't have nearly as much high ground. So she's not nearly as effective. Dredge can still get some more... I think Dredge would have been a better ban than Willow, but I do understand that Dead Zone annoys the fuck out of people.
Our turn to stop them.
Am I deleting it yet? You banned Yagoroth? What the fudge? You left Azan open, by the way. Yeah, some people don't do that. I mean, as long as you have good damages and whatnot, you can absolutely fuck over Azan so badly. If they have a good loadout, they can survive for much longer, but they can still die very quickly. So Azan players have to be smart with what fights they can and cannot take. Coco is Mexican footloose. I mean, Matt, what the fuck? Okay, that's cleared epic hard drives just so I don't deal with the stupid things. Okay, you've picked our damages first. Now they can try and counter on Droxus and Victor. They won't, but there's not an Eevee ban, by the way, which means that they can technically go Eevee. Also leaving the final three. There's the Hand of Justice, so it's Lex. So we have Lex and Strix titles along with Emoji title. I don't play Emoji often because I know Emoji is map dependent as fuck, and you also need to reassess your counters. So you need Jaguar Falls and to be the final pick to go Emoji. It does mean that I can eventually get a really good game in Jaguar Falls because ranked allows me to try and counterplay. Okay, you have Tyra. You have Tyra, Nando, Eevee. Yep. And we don't have a damage, like say Shaolin, that can fuck over Eevee. Now, while I hate Shaolin, I also hate good Eevees. So hopefully they're a shit Eevee. They're probably not because they're going Eevee in ranked. You're going Makoa off tank, you're going Khan off tank, which means... which means I go Barrack. Hopefully they didn't pick up my on the mic. Because I don't really like my name being out there. Fernando, Eevee, Tyra. We need to ban a healer. We need to ban a healer. I think...
Enemy's turn to ban. Your turn to pick.
Why would that be bad? Why would Torvald be bad?
Barrack.
Barrack's good at fucking with Nando shields.
Now.
Androxus can go off on his own, but Khan needs to say, like, are we making it to that, so it just depends. They have a healer and a tank open. Like, I don't understand Torvald and Yaggroth bans. Well, I can kind of understand Yaggroth, but you have Victor. Victor shreds Yaggroth and gets so much ult charge off of it that you can ult charge the enemy team if they're not being careful. So you get a shit ton of value. I'd honestly prefer an Eevee ban because this is that they've went Furia and a second flying. Oh shit. This can be very annoying then. Grover is in a half-baked rework state, you fucking idiot. Grover can be picked, but he's shit right now. I honestly liked Rampant Blooming. I think it was fine. Rampant Blooming was fine. You've traded, you idiots. There has been no... Okay, so they're in a thing. Okay, here's the thing. That is a Season 5 ranked frame, and that's a Season 4 ranked frame. That's a Season 4 and a Season 3 ranked frame. Season 3 is the Tyra, Season 4 is the Eevee, or... No, that, I think I just mixed that up. Yeah, I mixed that up. It's... I've already forgotten what I've said. But you can tell that from their frames, because I've just been looking at competitive frames. I'm gonna have to deal with a lot of stuns. I'm gonna go
Prepare
Wrecker
yourselves.
first.
This will not be an easy fight.
Wrecker? Wrecker.
Now I'm hungry.
No one's left. Grover, what's your loadout? You have 2 half-banked reworks that don't really work. Because it doesn't... the thing is, the things with the new Deep Roots talent move with the other character, so if you hit a flank with that... Oh yeah, no, the healing sigil's getting nowhere. What?
5, 4,
I guess I'm going this
3,
loadout.
2.
It isn't good. abandon tank fucking immediately.
We must continue along this path.
The fact that people haven't gotten Nando yet. Like, guys, Wrecker can really fuck Nando. We've gotten Nando shields down. Focusing Nando so I can have less. Like, they're just getting shit tons of point pressure. If you could kill either Eevee or Vastu, maybe you could make it work. But otherwise, we should probably go for Nando to put point pressure on them by focusing the fuck down on Nando. By that, Nando is the weakest link. Nando is not someone. Yeah, 1,000 damage. I mean, Grover's in a half-baked rework state where he's not really great. If the Talons actually did what they said, he'd be fine, but he isn't. They've just kind of fucked with Grover's rework and he's half-baked. So he isn't really good picking ranks right now. But then we also have two people picking DPS immediately, so we can't try and counter DPS. Okay. Vatu was too greedy, used up all his dashes, couldn't dash away. Be very careful. Seriously, I understand that you want to have people that have good damage, but like, I really want to like not have our fucking damages picked first.
30 seconds remain.
Cause yeah, no, even if I'm Barrack, I can't really do too much. Just super mobile. Like if we had Shaolin. Grover, you can fuck right off. You picked Grover when he has half-baked rework. His talent, like, this doesn't work. You don't get the burst of 500. That's the stupid thing. You don't get the burst of 500. Grover, you don't get the burst of 500 on that talent. Deep Roots is still not working correctly because it only happens after you change someone. So both those talents kind of rely on that and are half-baked. Grover was not the greatest play here. His old talents worked fine. I'd even take old Rampant Bloomy because it was just a bunch of bursts and whatnot. You also banned Yagroth and Torvald, which, yeah, no, not the greatest. Eevee is a great ban on Fog
Capture point
Isles.
spawning in
Yagroth,
15
I can see it,
seconds.
but if you have enough damage, Victor can just farm Yagroth.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I absolutely don't want to ban. I want to make suggestions for bans, but, like, those are some terrible bans. What? Why did my shield not go up? I pressed the shield button, shield doesn't go up. I thought I had my shield up, I did not. Yeah, this is a fun ultimate, isn't it? Eevee can teleport the fuck away! Either make it so that it's a double-edged sword and freezes Eevee as well, or something. This is what Eevee is. High damage, high mobility, able to do shit like that. If you're going to commit, bitch! But this can happen.
Thanks, Doc.
Well, I thought you guys had it handled. Usually people ask for suggestions, which, like, if you're not going to ask for suggestions, I'm not usually going to give them. I'm going to give them after the fact, then. Grover, you need to be at least semi-helpful. I'm saying there is better bans to do. There's different bans for each map in that. So I'm at least trying to make suggestions. Exit out of the pod anytime. Makes it really annoying. Grover picked a half-baked character that wasn't ready. Grover reworks are shit. Like, I'm sorry, it's a shit rework. Keep your old rework, and you should at least cancel the fucking EV out. And at least have something. But you don't. Yeah, no. Like, shut up. The thing is, if you want suggestions...
Yo, shut the fuck up!
Can you still hear me? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not I have push to talk on. Like... Yeah, Grover Sealand is shit. Because you don't get this. The loadout is kind of okay. This is stupid. You have Vine Tech. Yeah, you picked 2 damages first off, so we can't try and counter their damages by going Shaolin or something. You know what? That's fine. You banned Torvalds, Yagoroth, and that. Like, what the fuck? Oh, you know you played a while ago. Yo, shut the fuck. Like, I don't have push to talk on. I'm not talking in game. But I did make a suggestion on, like, that. And it's like, you could try and learn the meta and whatnot. I'm only level 286. I have no idea how ranked works. It's apparently the highest level. Like, if you're, say, level 199 and spent your, like, a while ago, you got off the game, then got back on. I'm a bit more experienced in the meta. There are certain bans on certain maps. Eevee and Frog Isles would be great. But I don't want to be first pick. I hate being first pick. And if people ask for suggestions, I'll give them. Because usually people ask for suggestions. If you don't know the meta, ask. Because otherwise, I thought you had it. Where it's like, okay, you know what? The first ban was... I remember Torvald Yago bans, because those were a lot worse. I understand Willow bans. I can justify Willow bans. Willow ban makes a bit of sense. I guess. Even though they didn't go Willow and simply went Tyra, which is much worse. Willow, you just wait out the dead zone. And unless they try and pressure you with that, it should be fine. I had a good Atlas game here. I'm now one of the second ones, instead of being one of the lower ones. Like, then you would have been banning. Like, no. No. The people who deserve to ban sometimes don't. I've been a person who doesn't know jack shit about the game. Went into ranked first match, I had to ban. I didn't know, so I banned 2 things I wanted to play. Yeah, no, banning is not the top player in the fucking game. It is not. Absolutely fucking not.
Enemy's turn to ban.
Banning Inara? No! Inara has so many fucking counters! Ban Barrack, you fuck! Granted, I play Barrack. Barrack is good. Barrack can be fucked over by damage. Inara, why ban Inara? Why? Why specifically Inara? Azan makes sense. Fair. They might go Strix. Azan's probably pretty good on this map. Not the best, but it's still pretty good. They banned Nessa and Betty. They didn't ban both snipers. Well, you only need to ban Nessa for her fucking oppression mines, because I've seen 1,000 damage done to me off that. Which, it's 1,000 damage over a period of time, you don't fucking notice it, it's horrific. Inara ban has me stumped, but let's see what they pick. Because if they're picking something that gets countered by Inara, sure. Like, say you're going Terminus. Inara, if you both have level 3 Nimble, Inara can outrun, and then she can also use Treacherous Ground, so you can't use Crush or whatnot. So maybe it's understandable. Atlas can rewind Androxus through his reversal, so it should be fine.
You look different now.
We did fine with the Makoa point tank, even though Makoa didn't really sit on point tank for too much. Okay, instead of playing against a Ray, which I counter a lot more, it's Ceres.
Our turn to stop them.
Drogus is a fine ban. I'm gonna go big wall, so potentially I can protect the entire point from Tyra's bullshit. Could also fuck it up a ton. I'm meaning to stay back and cover. Well, Drogus isn't a backline, neither is Maeve, so I can just go with them. But our healer needs to watch out for Antroxus, which is what I may have to do, while letting Maeve and Drogus partner up. It depends. Barrack is still a good ban. But you bans Barrack and Inara, that leaves Nando. Honestly, well, I do say, like, you don't need to ban Nando because Wrecker's a thing. Drogus and Maeve can go Wrecker and absolutely fuck over Nando. Same with me.
Turn to ban.
I don't really want to have to be forced to go Wrecker because I want to rush Chronos, which I'm going to do that anyway. A con man, yeah, we don't need an off tank. We see their damages in the form of Androxus and Tyra. I can fuck over Tyra by going straight for her. She wastes all of her DR and whatnot. They ban Io. They go Nando. They went Nando? What? But Barrock's better against Nando. I do see the fact that, like, Nando can't escape. The thing is that you also have to walk around the points. So I do understand that Inara can be frustrating. So, you know what? You went Nando, maybe Nando's your friends. That may work. Inara, they also... Wait, they went Maeve versus Inara. And then you have a double jump, and then you have to get out. Otherwise, you can't get too close to that. So I do understand that. But, like, Barrack was a much better ban. Still think Barrack was a better ban, but you know what? Still good bans, but they did go Barrack. Probably should have suggested some bans. I did not. They did not ask for it.
It is time.
You better... I'm going to say this in chat, no matter what. I'm saying Life Exchange is a Damba heal. No auto aim. Because I'm still gonna say in the chat. Yes, this is ranked. Well, I still maybe not. I can't tell this. I can't tell if this is the previous frame that was gotten from the event pass, or if this is the level. No, God no, not deja vu. God no. Life Exchange. But its cooldown is increased by 1 and it no longer explodes your illusions. Oh, they don't even say what it is. They don't say, it has no auto aim. Like, if it had, like, auto aim, it might be understandable. It doesn't need auto aim from that. But, like, Damba heals, I thought I was being a dumbass. No, I'm a new player to Damba. People quickly got me up to speed on what Damba is. Life Exchanging, no one said jack shit. There's no clone? Okay, they do know how to do that. Good.
Let's terminate their time.
But like, Inara versus Barrack is fine. Barrack versus Nando is fine.
We must continue along this path.
I'm up alone against the fucking Androxus. Androxus goes the fuck away, comes back, I can't rewind him. Otherwise, he's just gonna be rewound out of my fucking sight. He's been fully healed. Yeah, this is great. Androxus is so fun. There's still some good bans, though. We still won the point. However, like, Drogus and that need to be careful of Androxus a lot more. Nope. Not even gonna try with that. No. Why are you going so far? Nando? Nando, what the fuck, Nando? Yes, I am I'm tank stacking. Please, Nando, you are the back line. Please just stay near the back line so that I can retreat towards you when I have second chance. Then I can second chance behind you and leave the fucking thing. But yeah,
Enemy killing. 30 seconds remaining.
not worth it. Leave.
15 seconds remaining.
Two of them there.
10. Enemy teammate.
Help!
6,
Seriously!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Where's Ying?
1.
She's been stopped. I still wish there was a way to give myself ammo out of a rewind. Because honestly, that'd be so good. I'm scared of that stun. I'm getting that. Because now we have Ashes to worry about. I think I'm gonna have to stick back with Drogos this time. Drogos, you usually need to be super fucking aggressive with us. You have me and Maeve. Let's be aggressive as shit. If you aren't being aggressive, Androxus is going to come and wreck you the fuck up. Because if you're passive, Androxus likes to live in our backline. If I have assistance, I'm fine. Otherwise, I can't deal with Androxus when he can get away, Ceres heals him up, and then we're back here. This is basically rejuvenate for him, so it isn't just passive cauterized to just 50% and whatnot. So Agni is not working how it is supposed to be correctly.
Enemies behind us!
Drogos, you could not be any stupider. You have a Yeah, I can't. Drogos needs to go with us, not try this. This is not your playground. Don't go over here, Drogos. You're fucked otherwise. Like,
return.
this is a different comp. People banned fucking Anara. I probably shouldn't have gone Atlas. I should have probably gone with Solar or something. Gonna get myself out of there. That doesn't. You have life exchange. Can I get some fucking heals? Drogos needs to go with us. I should probably say in chat, hey Jugos, this time can you flank me and Maeve? Because you're doing jack shit, all you're doing is just in a backline. If you want to go backline, Victor and so many other things are so many better options. Don't you just hate the fuck when the super mobile flank has a shit ton of damage on it can just do this type of shit? But yeah, no, Drox pisses me off with his new shit because he can track you now. A olden Droxus was a bit annoying, yes, he didn't have fucking damage over time. So you had to cleanse. He does more damage now than ever before, which is fucked. We could have done a much better ban, but we didn't, we had some shit bans. How the fuck did Maeve die? Yeah, I understand that Ying's a good healer, and they did give her some extra needed in case she misses, but Ying as a healer is not the greatest. We did ban Io, and Furia were banned, so, like, yeah, but there's still better options in the form of Dama, with Dama Gord is still fucking awesome. And it's apparently meta now,
10,
which is a bit weird, but whatever.
8, 7.
This time I'm gonna ask Drogos to go with me and Maeve.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Fuck, why did it undo the Titanium?
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
I mean, it's Ying versus Saris. Saris wins in healing. If Saris is only focused on healing, Saris wins. Saris can go damage. I did go like damage Saris. See, Androx went to your old spot, Drogos. He's low. He's low behind us in your old spot.
No speak English. No speak English.
Oh, fuck. No. Well, we're fucked! Why? Why are there non-English speakers? Please, I want to speak to my team in voice chat. It's so good. I mean, this is what solo queuing is. If you can tell people the meta and whatnot. Like, my friend, like, it's because people kept telling me, well, the meta's fun for everyone. I understand you want an infinite ammo build on this guy that has the highest clip rate and isn't fucking necessary, and you can buy one item, which was the old provision. This provision was shit. I'm fucked. I mean, you could have kept the shield up, Nando. But then you also have Cursed Revolver still doing that bullshit thing. Give him extra range on his Cursed Revolver. I don't give a shit if I see an Androxus at mid-range shooting me down. But I want the fucking DOT over time gone.
Overtime.
Okay, full results, great. Because in Torvald, it's like Torvald rushes Kronos 2 and then goes when he needs to go. No. She threw it on me
Enemy
for like
is
5
unstoppable.
seconds. It's already 640. Just as much damage as the fucking primary. But you know what? I use Fireball myself on Tyra, so it isn't all that bad. I just simply don't use Mercy Kill all that often, but like there's so many different ways. Yeah, no, really list of fuck bans because and like here's the thing, when you ban your counters, you're being a stupid person. Like banning your counters does not work. You can simply not go to the thing they counter and instead counter your counters, which is how I fucking like it. You ban the generalists and then you counter the counters. That, or you bait people where it's like, oh, they do go Inara with Treacherous God, or maybe they don't even go Inara. They don't even go your counter. But yeah, no, I hate Androxus just because of what he is. Androxus probably could have been a really good pick, but I think they picked first, and they went Androxus first. He doesn't speak English. This is a North America server. I know there's ethnicities in America, but I thought, like, he no speak English, like, barely speaking English. Like, please go. I'd say please go to your home country, but no. Something, anything, maybe get Discord call, party up, something. Solo queuing sucks ass. There's some games where it's like, holy shit, we absolutely fucking dominated them. This was a Timbermill game. We did really fucking good here. My damage a bit less. My deaths a bit more. Yeah, my deaths a lot more. We also had like no flank. They had Maeve and Inara, is the thing. Inara T-Ground doesn't do jack shit on Timbermills, which is weird because Maeve banned Inara in my game. Which is like, this is Timbermills as well. So, Inara never needed to be banned. I counter Inara. I should not have gone Atlas. Atlas was a broad pick that should not have been done. I agree with that now.
Enemy's turn to ban.
Okay, we have Bright Marsh.
Our turn to stop them.
Yes, thank you. It's fair. It's a fair ban. Do it.
Enemy's turn to ban.
You can get shit ruckuses or you get god tier ruckuses that are annoying as shit to deal with.
Them.
You can go Zon. You're giving them a Zon as first pick if they want to save and know how to trade. But like when I had like no characters, I was one of the first to ban sometimes, which is just fucking weird. Okay, they have a good average backliner that is annoying as shit to deal with because of Blastback. Or her going to stealth build, both of which are kind of annoying. A banning of Maeve, why? Maeve has counters in the form of CC, like Imani can kind of fuck over Maeve, there's a lot others that can fuck over Maeve. Maeve and Willow, I can see it. Going IO. Yeah, I can see it. Sure, go for it. The bans of Vatu and Androxus are great. I don't give a shit. Go IO! Actually, wait. Did they go Drogos into an Androxus? Drogos has been stated to counter Androxus. They went Drogos into an Androxus. It doesn't fucking matter. They're going Isle. Someone like a trade. Okay, they have Makoa. What? Vatu and that don't really do too much to Makoa. What the fuck? Makoa kind of counters them if he has good enough hooks. So if you're confident enough to go Makoa in ranks, then you should be fine. What are the other flanks? Well, you also have Talus being a fucking jackass. They go Buck. Buck can fuck over Androxus and Vatu with the slows. Well, I guess they just didn't want to go then. The bans need to be thought of. Inara should never be banned. If Inara is in play, Atlas can counter her. She can get countered simply by if you make her panic and use up all her cooldowns. She can be the strongest character in the game with all her cooldowns up. She's the weakest character in the game without her cooldowns. Atlas is kind of working the same way, but Atlas has longer cooldowns, but the cooldowns can be more bullshit. Because you can tear down Inara's wall. You can't tear down Atlas' wall, especially Big Wall. Atlas' second chance, meaning that going him without enough damage doesn't really work. Inara, any damage against her, as long as you can burn Mother's Grace, get her to go Mother's Grace, boom. She now doesn't have her rejuvenation. But the bans are weird.
Enemy's turn to ban.
Ice Mines. You can go Nando,
turn
Ice
to stop
Mines,
them.
max it Master Riding, right up there, get some point pressure, and also stop them. There's a lot of things you can do. Atlas with it is Ice Mines. I'm calling for a Dredge ban.
Enemy's turn to ban.
T-Ground isn't that bad, unless you specifically go something into Inara. I don't understand why people are banning Inara. You ban Nando. Because Inara creeple's annoying. Wait. Inara cripple's annoying? Then don't get close to Inara. Inara is a point tank. If she does go aggro, I've gone treacherous ground Inara, going straight into the enemy emoji and doing that. I almost die and almost get burned, but I can still do a ton of shit. If I was... There are so many fucking counters to Inara. Bulldozer fucks that thing, by the way. There are so many different ways to fuck that thing over. It does have a bit of health. Bulldozer doubles your fucking damage for 150, 300, 450. It's 900 credits in total. But even level 2, which is 450, half the credits needed. 450 is what you start with. Seriously. There's so many different ways to fuck over Inara. She is annoying. V is much more annoying for everyone else. Because I like to run dash and other things on Nando and Barrack. Are you serious? I run shit on Barrack's thing as well. What? Oh. Okay. Might actually be emoji game.
Your turn to pick.
Moji. Oh, and Mr. Snuggles
Our
were
turn
too.
to stop them. You look different now. Enemy's turn to ban.
Nice, nice. As long as I don't get stunned by Azan or hooked by Mako, I should be fine. Go the hill you wish. Yeah. 4 tanks and on a healer can still fucking work because IO's holy shit. If Nando has his shield up and I attack, I basically have so much more effective health. Shine can be super fucking annoying. But I have no XP boosters to at least try and show my support. I'm not going Dragonborn. Dragonborn blocks the fuck out of my screen. I like cuddly cozy emoji.
It's time to play.
Scholar of House Ico. Of Maeve of Blades. Seasons Globetrotter. Angel of Vengeance.
Let's go make new friends.
So it might be a Fury main. Boom Boom could be good. Fuck that. Like, this may have been good, but this is, like, so much burst is going to be necessary. Rizzo Life Rip? Rizzo Life Rip.
I want this one.
Prepare yourselves. This will not be an easy fight. Five, four, three, two.
You know what? Elemental shift on this map. when there's a Shaolin and whatnot, understandable. This might have been an emoji game, but that Shaolin pick has me worried.
Killing spree.
There's a reason my emoji it can be bullshit if allowed to reign. Watch out for my call hook. For Shaolin with his team. Good enough. Hello? Did you need me to run off shot over you? They're like, with a good off tank making space for me. I'm even be able to heal Nando a tiny bit. You what, mate? Why? Oh shit, Nando's still alive. Was. But yeah, this is a emoji game where emoji runs roughshot, but that's only because I could tell with Azan, Makoa, Cassie that I should be fine. No, emoji is just without a counter on a good enough emoji map. This is the reason why counterplay is so important, because I
Capture
almost
point
never go
spawning in
emoji on
15
some maps.
seconds.
Frog Isle emoji, yeah, no, at that point you're destroyed. So emoji is very carefully picked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I can disable the Shaolin. I could probably also go for eating him. The Shaolin isn't really targeting me, but that's because Nando's making so much space. Because when my off tank makes space for me, I'm suddenly able to do so much more. Oh, damn, missed my ult. Like an idiot.
9 in a row. The payload.
Oh, shit. That's close.
All stitched up.
Retreat.
I'm just making sure that Shaolin can't do too much. She's good. Great, Ethan. I think I need to tiny a little bit. Okay, let's go back over here. Yep. This is Moji, everybody. Moji is a bullshit and overpowered champion as long as you don't counterpick him. We banned Koga, which was very, very good. Koga would absolutely run roughshod over me. I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm failing. Second master riding, which all of a sudden, like, yeah, Shuri is gonna have to try and. What? 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 Why does it say defeat on my screen? It better say fucking victory on that screen. Holy shit, I worked hard for that, along with not having a counterpick. Shaolin, I hate Shaolin, but Shaolin isn't a full counter as long as I can have space made. Counters can run roughshod over you when you don't have help. Koga very specifically fucks over both me and Nano because we both rely on effects. Most of Nano's damage is from the status effect he applies in the form of burning. He does have some direct damage, but I think it's mostly his burning, which is really good damage. This is also a really long cooldown. I'm so glad I'm recording this because this could honestly just... Got flanked wall and dragon. I messed up. Got flanked wall and dragon. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, is that why they went that way? But like, this is a good Moji game where we fucking steamrolled them. I have more damage than anyone else on the server. Imani is almost backed me up, but like, I am the front. I'm the... Because you have a backline DPS and you have their backline DPS. So like, Moji's damage versus Azan and Makoa, fucking amazing. Imani is also a really good pick there. So like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna end it here because that was a good Moji game. I like playing Moji, but that is the situation where Moji is fun. When you are playing with low-level players, Moji is bullshit. When you're playing with mid-level or high-level players, Moji is less bullshit. Moji's bullshit simply because they don't usually know how to counter, but there's also the fact that you saw me missing like 3 or 4 shots. That would have gotten me killed, if not for the fact that Nanda was standing there with me. However, I did have to shield myself, and that. I probably didn't need to go the burst healing, but I did anyway. Still really good. Plus, that buying Master Ride and get over there faster is also great.